Hey Nadia, how are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I have a question for you. I have tennis elbow. So on my right side, I'm having pain there, and it's been quite a while. And I'm so curious to know, what would you do for somebody with tennis elbow?
Okay. I usually start off and I ask people 1 to 10, how bad is it?
Yeah, that is a great question. I do love to ask that as well when I'm working with other people. It's funny how you forget to address those things when you're working with yourself.
Mm.
It did start out as about an 8. Um, I couldn't lift things. It was pretty bad. Now it's down to maybe a 1 or a 2. It's just lingering. It's just not, it's just stuck there.
Okay. And is there anything that you can do that will make it worse? So I like to ask that because if I can find a way they can make it worse, then we do something and they try it and it's better, then their brain's like, oh, that really worked. And then they're more likely to do it again.
Yeah, absolutely. So I did notice something after we were away at the leadership conference and I came back, it was pretty much gone. I
Mm,
started throwing the frisbee for the dogs
okay.
and realized I'm going into full extension when I do that. And it
Okay.
really aggravated it. So I definitely know taking a break does help.
Yep.
And that may be an emotional break too, right? Like when we're
Yes.
away, we're kind of on
Yes.
vacation mode. So it
You're
could
not at the
be
computer as much.
both. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
All right, let me, well, you said you ran a scan. Should we look at that first? And then
Oh, sure.
I'll,
Yeah.
um, I'll tell you my latest favorite thing in AO that I love to do for pain.
Okay, so this was the scan of the muscles of my right arm, and I did the connective tissue too. But I wanted to point out right here, the right extensor,
Hmm.
carpi radialis longus, is
Hmm.
definitely where it hurts. That's where I put my Cepi dot on,
Hmm.
and you can feel it when you massage it. It's so tight in there.
Yeah, and you can see the ones around it are tight also. And then
Hmm.
just even when you said, and you can see it's going down into your wrist also, right? So that
Yes.
makes me
Yeah.
think nerve, right? We're tracking that nerve, how it goes through the elbow and then it comes down into the wrist. Can you take your fingers and push right there and push pretty hard? And is it tender in there?
Yes.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
is it a little tingly when you push hard?
Yeah. A little bit tingly. Yeah.
That makes me
Yeah.
think nerves are
Yeah.
involved. It's probably many things, but especially when you extend, because that nerve goes through the two bones. Um, all right, so let's go. Why don't you go to Cephi AO tunes?
Okay. So here's Safi. Here's the AO tune.
And well, we can do a couple of different things, right? We could first just scan and see what the software comes up for you. I like to do that first a lot of times because sometimes I'm surprised by what it picks. But then there's one for specifically for pain, so we could do both. Okay, so interesting.
Yeah.
So it's auto clearing, right? So it's going into the bone area.
Hmm.
Now we're on Zoom, so I'm not sure. We might go ahead and press imprint and see if we can hear you. Sometimes Zoom messes things up. Okay, can you hold your area right up to that where the Cepheid dot is? Can you hear it on your end?
No, I'm not hearing it. I got a new computer and maybe I have a setting turned off.
Can you feel it?
I can't feel it right now.
Do you usually feel it? I usually do.
I not unless I actually use the AO tune transducers.
Do you have your phone handy?
Yes.
Okay, why don't you log in and go to it on your phone, and then we can do it.
Okay. Let me stop sharing here
I'll
and
share
I'll
my
go
screen
to my
so people can see what we're doing on my end. We'll just do the same thing, but Zoom is weird that way. So we came into Cephi and we went down to AO Tune, and then it went to the auto clearing. That's what it went to.
Okay, I'm there on my phone.
Okay, click 128 auto clearing, and I'm going to have you press imprint, which is right there, and it'll start. You can see how the tuning fork is coming through. I think my voice doesn't come through clearly when I press play, so I won't do it. But Julie, I want
Mhm.
you to take your phone and go to the point and pull out and work your way along the wrist right into the thumb area. Just keep going up and down like that. And try to you don't have to show us. I'll do it for you, but try to relax your shoulder while you do it because you have that nerve coming down. Yeah. You don't want to compress it while you're doing this.
Oops. I hit it and I got out of it. One sec.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. And then after you get going again, I want you to close your eyes and see if you can feel it anywhere. Sometimes people feel it actually like in their shoulders, their neck, back. Sometimes they feel it on the opposite side. Um, just kind of tune into your body and see where you can feel it. Do you feel it now that it's on?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Feel it in my bicep.
Interesting. Okay, so go there.
Yeah.
Go to your bicep. And the
Which
reason,
actually my scan did show that my bicep was affected as well.
so then we'd have to go to chest as well, right? We'd have to go to the front of the shoulder. So take it from your bicep up to your armpit area and then come forward. Make sure that shoulder stays relaxed. And I like to go in to almost touch and then pull away. You're pulling out into the biofield. I used to, when I used tuning forks in person, I would just put the tuning fork right on the area. And then I interviewed Eileen McCusick for my summit, and she talked about how you can have much more benefits coming outside of the body, working in the biofield. So now I always kind of go in and pull out to pull it up.
Amazing.
Yeah. So, we don't have a frisbee here, but why don't you just reassess your this area and see if it loosened up at all?
Yeah. It's less.
Plus, yeah.
Still tender, but less.
So I would start there and
Yeah.
work it. But now that we know it's nerves, I don't know when you ran your scan, but did you run it recently? Has it been 30
Yeah,
minutes?
just this morning. I usually
Oh,
do everything for the right arm, the arteries, the nerves, everything. But today I only did the muscles
okay.
and
It's been 30
connective
minutes. So
tissue.
why don't you run your nerves? Let's see what
Yeah,
it comes
let's
up with. And
see.
we could do like a nerve glide. We could go to the spinal process, work there. Um, and then we can
Okay,
also think
that's
about inner voice, right, for emotions based on.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Um, let me do
Actually, I'll share my screen again. So this is what I'm asking Julie to do. I'm asking her to go to comprehensive, go into either one of those, doesn't matter, deselect all, and then she can go down and do like the arteries in the right arm. But I'm really curious about, I do connective tissue,
it
really,
was too recent. It won't let me do it.
oh, won't
My
let you
other
do it?
scan was
Okay.
too, yeah, my other scan was too
Okay.
recent.
And then nerves of the right arm. So that's what I would suggest doing. And then she would scan them. That takes a few, less than a minute, and then optimize. And will just give us more information about the nerve area. And then we could track that nerve to the spinal process, right? Probably the upper
Hmm.
thoracic. And you could use that same modality up there. Now we could also, why don't you go to Cephi and go to the top and just hit erase,
Okay, Cephi, erase.
soft one, and then
Oh,
press start and
got it.
literally pull the pain out. Just do it right around your elbow, go to your bicep. You don't need to pull that. I said pull, but it's more like this on this one. It's gonna go like this, go to your bicep, go to your neck area.
Like an eraser you would use on a chalkboard, eh?
Exactly, yeah. This works really well. It's pretty amazing. You can pull pain out of a headache. You can pull pain out of your spine. I had someone last week, I think it was last week, could barely walk up the stairs into my studio, and we used this on her lower back, and it took it from like a 9 down to a 2.
Amazing.
I know,
That's
just in a
awesome.
few minutes. Um, okay, let's reassess. I'm guessing for you, we're gonna have to get up into like the neck, upper thoracic too, since it's nervy.
Yeah, probably. And whenever I have anything going on, I usually have a tight neck. Any stress, it hits my neck. So I wouldn't be surprised if it starts there.
Taking on the weight of the world.
Yeah. Why do we do that to
I
ourselves?
know. All right, reassess. Tell me
Yeah.
if How's
Yeah,
that?
it's still tender in here.
Okay.
It feels different though.
Does it a little bit? So I think next we should do another Cephi dot and put it kind of, you could muscle test to find out where you should put it, or maybe we do two more, put one here, one up here, reassess. Do you have the same, what's the range of motion like?
Range of motion is good. Yeah,
Can you do this range of motion
I
right
can
there? Do
do
you want
this.
to
Yep. Yep.
full range? Okay.
Yep.
So
Yep. No problem there.
it's just a compression. Do you have any Cephi dots, Sandy?
I do.
How about that?
Okay. So
So why
hold
don't you
just a
start
second.
with pain and Cephi dot, and then you can imprint that. And then we can go to do some homeopathy in there too.
Okay. And for those that don't know, these are Cephi dots. They are programmable hologram Cephi dots that we can imprint frequencies onto. So I select what frequency I want to put on, and I place the dot here, and I click imprint, and then we're imprinting the frequency onto that Cephi dot, and then I can place that dot wherever I need to on my body. Okay, so pain is in there. Where did you say to go next?
So Cephi homeopathy, and I'm testing you're doing well for pain general, pain reliever, or pain remedies. You could do any one of those. And then you would put the Cephi dot right here and just do a 20-second imprint. Yeah, I love this. So by symptoms, there's just so many things you can do. I was looking to see if there were nerves, and I did not see nerves on here. Did you find it?
Yes, it's imprinting now.
Okay, good. And then since we really want to get nerves, sometimes I do sciatica, even if it's not sciatica, but I'm testing the Nerve Easy Plus would be really good. So if we click on Cephi and then Energy Homeoenergetics, and we could go down to Nerve Easy Plus. This has a lot of homeopathy as well as nervine stuff, herbal stuff. So it's really great. So you can just press imprint on this. It would look like that. She has her Cephi dot right there. And then we can apply it. I'm curious to see if we should put the Cephi dot here, or since you felt it on your bicep, like at the, so you could literally just hold it up and see which one felt better. You know what I mean? You don't have to apply it. You
Yeah.
could put one here, see how it felt, do like move your shoulder a little bit, put one here, and then maybe even up right at the top of the trap.
Oh, totally up here.
Yeah.
Because when I um uh what's the word I'm looking for? When I raise my wrist with my hand,
Reflex.
I can totally feel it here. And when I put it anywhere here, my bicep here or my hand, I still feel it. As soon as I put
Yeah.
it there, it's gone.
Yeah. All right, so pop that on. Do a couple shoulder circles, kind of move that nerve around in there, both directions. Shake your arm out and then reassess by that area and see if it got any better. We could have also put acute pain in there, right? Or nerve, we could put nerve inflammation too and quantum frequency. I mean, there's so much you can put in that stuff he does.
Yeah, so
And you
many
still can. I
frequencies.
mean, we can do the one on you just by holding it up and print it.
Sometimes
And do
tricky to
you
get it
have the
on.
infinity wand?
I do, yeah.
So after that, after we get it down a little bit, I would take the wand and won't go all the way around there, and it's just going to charge those frequencies into that whole line.
Awesome. Yeah, that's
So
great. Thank
reassess
you.
now, see if it's gone down at all or if it's the same.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely down now.
What is it
Yeah.
now?
I mean, I wasn't assessing this on the 1 to 10. I was assessing here,
Oh, okay.
but this is It was probably tender to like a 6 out of 10 when I pushed on it, and now it's probably at like a 2. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I bet if you just take that Infinity One and just kind of like glide it along there, because that's just going to take those frequencies and just pull it all along that line.
Yeah. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank
What
you.
do you, what
Is
do you do? What would be your approach?
So typically using the tuning forks, I do love them. I use the tune transducers. I like going into the comprehensive, and I would do the comprehensive a few times a day for anything right-sided. On my right arm, lymphatic veins, arteries, muscles, connective tissue, all of that on the right side, and do that about 3 times a day.
Mhm.
And that can be really effective. So I actually did hurt this arm at one point doing a kickboxing class.
Mhm.
I had a tremor in my hand
Mm.
because it was a nerve. I had hit a nerve somehow, and it was a nerve in my shoulder. And I'm trying to work all day, and my hand is shaking. I don't know why we don't think to work on ourselves. It wasn't until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I did that exactly what I just described for comprehensive, and it was gone like immediately right after I did the scan. So typically, when it's muscle, nerve, connective tissue, anything like that, my go-to is the comprehensive, and then for pain, Cephi dot. But a lot of the times, emotional, right? Like there's
Yeah,
such a big emotional connection with anything going on in our body. So,
I was just going to say
um,
your right side is your giving side, left side's receiving, right? So
yeah,
giving,
yeah.
giving, giving.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So always doing inner voice, like, a couple times a day, and mind sync too, right? Because then it's combining some of the your affirmations and
Yeah,
the inner voice music. So I find mind sync is really, really effective as well. But I always love hitting the emotions.
yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, inner voice is pretty powerful. When you click this button, it counts down and then you talk for 10 seconds. And they always recommend to say, I am in your name, because that identifies as you. And you can really talk about anything, the weather, ABCs, but ideal practice is before you start talking, you think of something that makes you sad, something that makes you happy, real quick. You don't go into it in detail, and then you just talk. And it captures the emotions in your voice, and every note is tied to organs. There's so many technologies just in this one little scan, right? You have voice analysis, and there's real science behind this. I mean, they can tell someone's going to have Parkinson's up to 10 years ahead of time by their vocal tone. Um, then it spits out MP3s and you listen to them, and it really just heals the emotions and organs and optimizes the whole body. And then there's also chromotherapy. So each report also tells you which color should be good. So you don't necessarily have to wear the glasses, but this is saying get out in nature, see green or wear green or eat green vegetables, all grounding things. And here are some of the emotions that it talks about. And if you know how to release emotions, then you have a very targeted thing. You could just release emotions while you're listening to this MP3. It's amazing. MP inner voice.
Yeah, it really is. So many things to talk about on the AO scan, really. So I'm excited we're doing this, and we'll keep adding to our video library for everybody.
Yeah. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you.